this reality that Allah in this journey from the 36th surah into the 45th surah, that this is a journey into the kingdom, into the heart, the Divinely heart. Allah begin to define that Divinely heart, that it is from the realities of the Muhammadan reality, and then Allah described that I have given everything to that reality. That the 5th lunar month, by the power of these awliyaullah that represent the reality of 9, opens the secrets of 45, and the 45th surah and 13th verse, where Allah describes what He has given to Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Sadaqallahu al-azim wa baraka Rasul Kareem. He recites better than I do, so I play that one, inshaAllah. Allah describing in Holy Qur'an, Ayatul Kareem, and we have subjected to you. And that if we take a path in which to be nothing in life, this is not about me and Allah and me and trying to find about myself from Allah. I already negated myself at the door, that it's not about me, Ya Rabbi, I don't care anything about myself, I don't exist. I'm trying to be something of nothing. Then this is a dialogue and a teaching that Allah want to give the realities and the haqqaiqs of what He has given to Sayyidina Muhammad, and that we have subjected to you, given to you as from Him, from Allah. One showing that one giving, one must be receiving. All that is in the heavens and on earth, and they conveniently leave out certain words when they translate, and they don't have it in this either. Jami'a. Whatever Allah describes, we have given to you Sayyidina Muhammad whatever is on heavens, whatever is on earth, and just so that none of your opponents can doubt Allah Jami'an, anything between them. Anything you can imagine, Allah saying, we have subjected, we have given, they're under your authority Sayyidina Muhammad all given to Prophet all of the kingdom of the heaven and all of the mulk of all the created earths, created planets, all the realities of all paradises, all given and subjected to you, and in that are the signs indeed for those who are Ahl Tafakkur. So it's not going to be just by reading it quick and going to the next ayah, but they live a life in which only Allah stress for them that read and slow. What is Allah conveying? That I have given everything. Whatever you can imagine of the heavens, whatever you can imagine of all the created planets, universes and galaxies, and made them all subject to you. Malik al-Haqq al-Mubin, the clear King of all creation. Malik al-Haqq al-Mubin. La ilaha illa huwa al-Malik al-Haqq al-Mubin. As-Sadiq al-Wahd al-Amin. Muhammad Rasul Kareem. Allah described and gave everything is under your authority, everything gift to your Divinely presence of what I have given to you of realities, and only Allah come into our life and begin to teach us the greatest gift that Allah has given to us is a heart. The heart, not your head. Your head is the greatest opponent that God has given to us. He gave us a devil and an angel. The devil's in the head and the angel's in the heart. Because the head is continuously in conflict. The head is continuously trying to guide the body. That what my aqal, what I believe and perceive to be aqal is important. And this will guide me towards these realities. And awliyaullah come and teach the Prophet said, don't leave your head at the door. This way of marifah, this way of realities is based on the qalb. Then Prophet was teaching his holy companions, qalb al-mu'min baytullah. That we are all in search of Allah and teaching that if you want Allah go to the house of Allah. And He gave everybody His home, and that's why it's the greatest honor. When we begin to think God has given to my heart and said, my heart is your home, your heart is my home. If your devils are occupying, kick them out, clean it, wash it, circumambulate around it. Make your tawaf, make your whole life to be in circumambulation of your heart, not your maghz, not your head. Allah didn't say purify and wash and circumambulate your brain, but says my house. And Prophet taught the house of God is the heart of the believer. So single most important tool and gift God has given to us, Allah has given to us, is a heart. That heart has to be washed and cleaned. That heart, its reality is based on muhabbat and love. That heart has to have a light of faith, and there is no faith without love. We constantly have to reiterate, the amal and the usul, they don't open iman. You can do all the amal you want, but you can never say I have faith. It's not something that you say and declare. But Prophet taught, no, once you love me more than you love yourself. The faith is a light that enters into the heart. قُلْ إِنِ كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحِبُّكُمُ اللَّهُ. That follow Prophet love Sayyidina Muhammad, submit all your bad character. When we say Sayyidina Muhammad, it's love of all the Prophets. If somebody out there saying I love Jesus Christ, peace and blessings be upon him, power to you, love to you. Sayyidina Musa, I love Sayyidina Musa, we love them all and we are authorized representatives of them. But any one of these Prophets whom you love, if they're true and your connection is true, they guide you to that reality that we are all brothers, and follow our reality because we're here to perfect your being. And when they begin to teach that if you fill this house, take out hatred, take out all the bad characteristics, because Allah, the light of Allah's truth, if it enters, it doesn't sit with falsehood. So our whole life is take the falsehood out of the heart and bring the divine love. Anything false, it can't enter into that heart. Anything of a temporary nature, it can't enter into the heart, because everything temporary is false. So when the truth wants to enter in, it knocks on the door and smashes everything false. Zahuqan, Allah described, that it obliterates. So when that light and that praise and that love begin to enter into the heart, they begin to teach this consciousness of the heart, this studying of the heart, the contemplation of the heart. When they're talking love and muhabbat, and very few people talk that way, and they talk about a lot of practices and all the things you have to do, all of that is fine and good, but if its foundation is not love, and the character is not loving, and the example is not a fragrant beauty from Divine Presence, but an aggressive and angry person. We went somewhere and somebody was very angrily talking about love. I love you. So if you have a papa say I love you, well, that wasn't really love. That was kind of scary. Love is love, and everyone knows what love. You can't fool me in love. It means ashiqeen, they find a divine grace in everything, and it becomes the way in which they judge their life. But I can't go in that direction, I can't be in that way, I can't be in that kind of character. It will take me out of His divine grace. It will take me out of the characteristics that Allah wants for me. So our whole life is about my heart being the house of God. How to make my house is the house of Allah. Qalb al-mu'min baytullah. When we take a path in which we want to make our house, our heart, the house of Allah, then you begin to understand this kitab on the latayif. It's not the study of latayif, it's the reality of Allah's house. And everything on this ayatul kareem, سَخَرْ لَكُم مَا فِي السَّمَوَاتِ وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ, everything is in that reality. So as soon as they study their heart, that my focus is my heart, I'm going to clean my heart to make it your house, my Lord. All your prophets must be in that house. Can only be one prophet? He sent all 124,000 prophets. You're making your heart to be the house of Allah. Don't you think all of Allah's creation should be there? So then Prophet ﷺ brought the whole brotherhood, that each of the latayifs teaches about the prophecy, their time and their eternal message. Teach about all of the zikrs, all of the realities, everything must be in that heart, because all of God's kingdom is in that heart. And God's kingdom, Allah's kingdom cannot be found through the head, cannot be on a spaceship, but through the heart of the believer. As soon as they negate their physical presence, pay no importance on their physical presence, Allah begin to open their soul. With their soul they enter into their heart. From entering into their heart, Allah opens His Divine Kingdom through their heart. That Divine Kingdom is all that we are searching for. All His realities in that heart. How to wash the heart, how to purify the heart, how to bring out the reality of that heart. And for tonight we wanted to talk about the angelic reality. That these are lights. When the heart of the believer begins to open the reality of their soul, these latayifs and the study of this reality, from the qalb to the sir, from the sir, the khafa and akhfa, there's an angel representing each of those latayifs. The qalb and the station of knowledge is Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam. And what they begin to teach in the world of light, that if you begin to open that reality and open that presence in your heart, and in your tafakkur and contemplation, that Ya Rabbi, open this heart, make it to be your Divine Presence, make it to be your house, then Allah begin to open all of its realities. And for us to understand what Allah has given to Sayyidina Muhammad, what Prophet has given to his holy companions, his Ahlul Bayt, and what they've given as an inheritance to awliyaullah. They're not walking empty. They begin to teach from the house of Allah that they walk, and they're walking upon the earth is the house of Allah. They are holier than the Kaaba. They are holier than the Kaaba. The Kaaba is made from stones, and they are made from Allah's hands. The Kaaba made from your hands. They are made from Allah's hands. Right? It's stones. It's symbolic, not for the stones, but what arwah and what lights Allah has placed inside the reality of the Kaaba. And those are other talks. Those lights and those realities, what Allah is sending His tajalli. But Allah told Prophet that qalb al-mu'min baytullah, if they truly reach to their level of belief, Allah will be in their heart. Allah will make their heart His home, and in Allah's home everything is located. The angels are in Allah's home. The angels are, where are they? So what open for their soul is that as soon as the shaykh begin to make a nazar upon the heart, their latayif of the qalb is the reality of knowledges. That Allah in this house of His wants knowledges to enter into this soul, and begins to tell Sayyidina Jibreel that begin to send ilham and inspiration and knowledges from the heart of Prophet all with the permission of Sayyidina Muhammad. Allah's command come to Prophet from Prophet to the ulul amr, the people who take the amr, and these awliyaullah begin to send these knowledges. that qalb and the station of the qalb, Sayyidina Jibreel is present to bring these divinely knowledges into the heart of that servant. And we said before,